Today I want to talk to you about why the 401k is a bad idea. To start off, I've never been a fan of the 401k. The very description of why people use them has always baffled me. I mean, it's a real loser's bet if you think about it. Defer taxes now and invest in a 401k so that when you retire, you can pull out your money in the lowest tax bracket. Think about that. Even at age 15, I knew I didn't ever want to be in the lowest tax bracket because that would mean I'm in the poorest tax bracket. So by design, the 401k's goal is to assist you as a poor old person. Wealthy people need not apply. I also don't like to defer my investments and trap them like rats. If it's still my money, then why do I have to pay a penalty to withdraw it out? If the 401k was more than just a tool for Wall Street to rake in the profits through fees and regular dumb money, buying on the 1st and the 15th, then it would apply to all investments. What about other investments like your own business? Why isn't that money tax deferred? Think about all the savings that have gone to 401k since the early 1980s. Where would it have gone instead if the government wasn't manipulating the population into investing in a 401k? Perhaps it would have gone into investments that helped increase someone's income today, instead of in 30 or 40 years from now, helping them survive the expected income category that puts them in the poorest tax bracket. 60 Minutes did a special report on the retirement accounts and uncovered all the hidden fees that add up to 50% of your savings over the course of 3 decades. I think savings and investing is a great idea, but I hate that retirement planners and government officials have conditioned us to think that stocks, bonds, and mutual funds are the only answer. The real answer is investing in yourself, your own business, or investments that you are closer to the center of, things like houses, oil property, or land. A lot of times with the deferment of taxes comes the deferment of life. We only get one shot at this. So maybe you don't want to hoard all your cash for when you're 65 years old. Maybe you want to go on a trip around the world today. Don't defer your life, and certainly don't trust Wall Street to help you retire or become wealthy. Do you think the bankers and investment advisors on Wall Street are actively planning to be in the lowest tax bracket for themselves? As someone who runs a financial newsletter, FutureMoneyTrends.com, I assure you everyone on Wall Street is getting rich from building businesses, many of them which are brokerage companies collecting fees. The 401k is also a mindless investment, something that conventional wisdom actually touts as a positive. But I think this is hurting us. It's making our people more dependent on the government and financially ignorant. I would bet that not 1 in 10 people even know what they are invested in. Have you ever considered that you might own a company in China that is using slaves for labor? Or businesses that totally go up against your religious or moral values? I've always thought that was interesting that, someone could be in church worshiping on Sunday. Meanwhile, they own businesses through their 401k that are completely defying their belief system and at worst, contributing to killing people or enslaving them. Lastly, not paying the tax now is a huge risk. Do you honestly think taxes will ever be lower than they are today? With 50 million Americans on food stamps and our middle class deteriorating, I'm sorry, but taxes are going to be much higher in the future. You are far better off paying the tax now than paying it later. Unless, of course, your plan is to be poor at the age of 70. Then I guess max the 401k out. For further insights on the 401k, check out this short documentary that I produced at FutureMoneyTrends.com called The 401k Scheme. Today, through a 401k contribution, you are paying less tax now and keeping more of your paycheck. This sounds good. However, you still owe the money to the government in the future. Essentially, you are borrowing money from the IRS in hopes that they will treat you fairly when it's time to pay the money back. We don't know what income taxes will be in the future, but I'll bet they'll be a lot higher. The rule where it says you can withdraw the money penalty free at 59 and a half, they can change that to whatever age they want to as well. For all we know, the government could change the minimum withdrawal age to 70 and the tax rate to 75%. Here's a chart of the income tax rates from 1913 to 2011. This isn't exactly the most stable number you could have come up with to plan your retirement withdrawals. As with most things in life, your biggest risk is the central planners. These sociopaths already have too much control and power over our lives. Ultimately though, the 401k is a cash cow for Wall Street. During the 1920s boom, just 3% of Americans owned stock. Shortly after World War II in 1952, that number rose to 4%. And by 1980, it was still at just 13% of Americans who owned publicly traded companies. However, after the law for 401ks went into effect on January 1st, 1980, the participation from the American public soared, and so did the fees Wall Street collected. By 1989, public participation in the stock market reached 32%, and by 2006,